Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Saturday, November 27, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Seattle Kraken vs Florida Panthers. Kraken's offense has struggled, but the defense is one of the worst in the NHL, allowing 3.63 goals per game. Jamie Alexiak and Jeremy Lawson have combined for 1.2 defensive point shares and 29 blocked shots, but the rest of the defensive unit has struggled and is allowing opponents to establish an offensive zone presence at will. In addition, goaltender Philip Grubauer is having a rough start to the season with a .890 save percentage and a 3.03 goals against average on 410 shots. Our first betting advice is to pick Florida Panthers. In the game against Philadelphia, the Panthers fired plenty of rubber on net and came up with the clutch goals when they needed them to remain unbeaten at home this season. The opening period saw Florida with a 16-14 edge in shots on goal, but they trailed 1-0 after 20 minutes of play. In the second period, the Panthers held a 10-9 shot advantage with neither side scoring, leaving the score 1-0 in favor of the Flyers after 2 periods. The third period saw Florida with a 12-10 edge in shots on goal, and they scored the lone marker to tie the score and force overtime. Sam Bennett tied the game with his 7th of the year on the power play at 3:59 off assists from Anthony Duclair and Aaron Ekblad. During the overtime session, Florida held a 7-1 edge in shots and netted the winner to skate off with the victory. Ekblad scored his 6th of the year at 2:39 off assists from Jonathan Huberdeau and Bennett. Sergei Bobrovsky made 32 saves for the Panthers, who held a 45-33 edge in shots on goal in the victory. Spencer Knight is expected to get the start in goal for this one. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6. Edmonton Oilers vs Vegas Golden Knights. Oilers' offense is one of the best in the NHL, but the defense has struggled, allowing 3.00 goals per game. Evan Bouchard and Darnell Nurse have combined for 2.3 defensive point shares and 51 blocked shots, but the rest of the unit has struggled, and the hope is that the later defensive pairings can step up. In addition, goaltender Mikko Koskinen has struggled as the starter with a .908 save percentage and a 2.97 goals against average on 359 shots. Our first betting advice is to pick Edmonton Oilers. In the game against Nashville, the Golden Knights controlled play in the contest and came up with a victory on the road. Vegas held an 11-9 edge in shots on goal in the opening period and took a 1-0 lead to the dressing room after 20 minutes of action. Chandler Stevenson opened the scoring with his 7th of the season at 19-12 off an assist from Mark Stone. In the second period, the Golden Knights held a 13-10 shot advantage and outscored the Predators 2-0 to take a 3-0 lead. Jonas Rondbjerg scored his 2nd of the season, unassisted, at 3:01 to make it a 2-0 game. Adam Brooks made it a 3-0 game with his 1st of the year at 11-12 off assists from Keegan Colliser and Matches Janmark. The third period saw the Golden Knights with an 11-9 shot edge, with both teams scoring twice to salt away the win. After Vegas got on the board to make it 3-1, Alex Pietrangelo restored the 3-goal edge with his 4th of the year, shorthanded, off an assist from Stevenson at the 8:04 mark. Nashville made it a 2-goal game again before Stone closed the scoring with his 1st of the season at 18:08 off an assist from Max Pacioretty into an empty net. Robin Lehner made 26 saves for the Golden Knights, who held a 35-28 edge in shots on goal in the win. He's expected to be in goal again here. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Buffalo Sabres vs Detroit Red Wings. Sabres' offense has struggled, but the defense has particularly let the team down as the Sabres are allowing 3.47 goals per game. Mark Pysyk, Rasmus Dahlin, and Colin Miller have combined for 2.9 defensive point shares and 69 blocked shots, but the back end of the defensive unit has struggled and is allowing opposing offenses to carry the puck into the offensive zone at will. Moreover, goaltender Dustin Tokarski is struggling as the starter with a .904 save percentage and a 3.26 goals against average on 335 shots. Our first betting advice is to pick Detroit Red Wings. Against the Blues, Detroit got some solid work in their own end, along with some timely offense to get back in the win column after a 4-game slide. The Red Wings saw the shots even at 11 in the opening period of play and skated off even at 1 after 20 minutes of action. After falling behind 1-0, Lucas Raymond tied the game with his 8th of the season at 13:48 off assists from Dylan Larkin and Tyler Bertuzzi. The second period saw Detroit outshot 11-3, but scored the only goal of the stanza to lead 2-1 at the second intermission. Larkin gave the Red Wings the lead with his 10th of the year at 7:45 off assists from Robbie Fabry and Nick Leddy. The third period saw Detroit outshot 15-9, but they outscored St. Louis 2-1 to earn the victory. After the Blues tied the game, Adam Aaron gave the Red Wings a 3-2 lead they wouldn't relinquish with his 4th of the year at 4:38 off assists from Pius Suter and Vladislav Nemesnikov. Fabry closed the scoring with his 4th of the season at 18:45 off an assist from Filip Hronek into an empty net. Alex Nedeljkovic made 35 saves for the Red Wings, who were outshot 37-23 in the win. Thomas Greiss is expected to be between the pipes in this one. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6. Winnipeg Jets vs Calgary Flames. The Winnipeg Jets come into this game led by the strong play of Kyle Connor. Through 19 games, Connor has contributed 22 points to the team. His 10 goals are good for the team lead. Pierre-Luc Dubois are tied for second with 16 points apiece. Connor Hurlebuk is one of the NHL's premier goalies, coming up with quality starts in 71% of his appearances. Our first betting advice is to pick Calgary Flames. Calgary is averaging 3.40 goals per game. They scored 5 goals on 39 shots in their last game. Matthew Tkachuk, Johnny Gaudreau, and Milan Lucic scored a goal apiece for the Flames, while Rasmus Andersson and Elias Lindholm picked up 2 assists. Calgary has been great defensively, giving up 1.90 goals per game. They gave up 2 goals in their last game and will need to play better if they want to get the win. Jacob Markstrom got the win for the Flames after saving 19 of 21 shots. He is 8-3-4 in 15 games. Winnipeg is averaging 2.68 goals per game. They didn't score a goal in their last game despite taking 36 shots. Kyle Connor leads Winnipeg with 22 points from 12 goals and 10 assists. Pierre-Luc Dubois has 16 points from 10 goals and 6 assists, while Andrew Kopp has 16 points from 5 goals and 11 assists. Winnipeg has done a better job defensively, giving up 2.47 goals per game. They gave up 3 goals in their last game and will need to do a better job if they want to win this game. Connor Hellebuyck took the loss for the Jets after giving up 2 goals on 31 shots. He is 6-4-4 in 14 games. Our second betting advice is to pick over 5.5.